I feel 10 times lighter, baby.
Oh
Man.
man, Jesus. All right, so let me give you guys a little background here. Everything NYJ podcast, we're pulling some double duty. We're staying up late tonight. Um, so we're doing our typical Monday podcast. We have Green Bean on. If you guys haven't, if you guys haven't checked it out, go do so. We appreciate everybody in the live chat. It was a great time talking to Green Bean. One of my personal favorites. So he's in the studio right before we go on, and he goes, "Did you guys hear the big news?" And we're thinking, "Yeah, the injury, yeah, Brees Hall, AVT, like it sucks." He goes, "No, no, no." He goes, "This news is news. This is brand new. This is news. 3 minutes ago, I look at my phone and it says the Jets signed somebody." He goes, "Do you have any idea who it is?" He goes, "I'll give you a hint. It's a running back." So my initial reaction was Cam Akers. And then Gino hit the nail right on the head. Gino, who did you say?
I said James Robinson. I'm a huge fan. And man, I'm so damn happy. Oh my gosh. I am.
Yeah.
I cannot be more happy about it. 1,000 yards guy.
Yeah.
He was a starter. It's clearly Etienne's time now. So,
Yep.
but he is a solid replacement for Brees Hall. It
Oh,
really is.
absolutely.
It
Absolutely.
really
You
is.
can't get any better. Can't get any better. It's just it's like all podcasts. Like I was just like so excited about this, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's like everything is just coming together. Like I've wanted to talk to Green Bean for a long time, so I'm glad we got to do that. And then I'm like, dude, we have to do a video about this. Like, like we end that
Yeah.
podcast. I'm like, we have to pull some double duty right now because this is big. We
Right.
have to talk about this because
Mm-hmm.
this is Joe Douglas saying, listen, I believe in this season and I want something to come out of this season. A couple years ago, if we were tanking or even like last year, I don't know if we would have made the splash move. If we have 1, 2 wins on the season, Joe Douglas might be like, you know what, it is what it is. Let's see what we have in Bam Knight. Let's see what we have in Michael Carter again. This is big.
Right. Huge. Absolutely huge. There's
Right.
like we how many times today did you think that we're fucked today? Like we are fucked.
Oh, all
Just
day.
yesterday.
All day, dude. Like, yep, it ruined my day. Ruined
Ruined
my
my
day.
day. ABT, that sucks. I don't think we're done though. I don't think we're done. But I love Remmers. Cedric will be okay. The old line has still got some work to do, but overall, I like what Joe has done. And with this running back situation, I thought he was going to go maybe Bam Knight or maybe Ty
Yep.
Johnson, right? We all were thinking that. But at the same
Yep.
time, it's one of those things where he believes in this team now. Robert Saleh believes in this team now. And you freaking know what? Like, damn. You gave a 6th round, potentially a 5th rounder to get James Robinson, who is the Blake Cashman pick. Are
Yeah.
you
Yep.
freaking kidding me? Like,
Right.
this dude's a miracle worker. Sign him the next
He
10
is.
years.
Yeah.
Sign him the next 10 years.
Joe
Good
Douglas,
gosh.
that beautiful bald head of his. Like, I just love it. I love it. Bald
Beautiful
is
bastard.
beautiful for these New York
Beautiful
Jets.
bastard. Beautiful
Yes, he
bastard.
is. So let's get into James Robinson a little bit, right? We're not going to keep you guys. We already had you guys on all night. Like, it feels like I've talked to you guys a million times today. Our Twitter's been banging all day. Gino's killing it with Instagram. That we have the podcast, and now we're doing this. Bunch of stuff going on. So let's get into James Robinson a little bit, right? So 81 attempts, 81 carries, I should say, for 340 yards and 3 touchdowns. The numbers don't really jump off the page right away, but wait until we see this guy on the field. When we see him in a Jets uniform and he's going off, because he's going to go off. I
Oh,
think we
yeah.
have something special here. Then his numbers, they're only going to go up because he's going to be taking, there we go. He's going to be taking the majority of the carries. I'm sure, see, dude, I still want to see Brees Hall. I'm pretty sure Michael Carter's
I get it.
is gonna have a couple. I'm like heartbroken, dude. I really am. But you know what it's like? It's like when you dump a girlfriend and like now you have like a brand new one, so you're like, oh, I'm happy again, But like I still do care about the other one. It's so recent, something crazy like that. But yeah, dude, Joe Douglas just working miracles like he always does. I'm not surprised about this. I'm super excited, but this is a Joe Douglas move. This is Joe Douglas in a nutshell right here.
I mean, it's not only that, it's just this is his kind of moves. We've seen it with
Yep.
Quan Alexander. We've seen it with Dwayne Brown. Dwayne Brown was a little pricey for a 30-year-old, but we needed it. We needed it at that time, and thank God we did. Now we brought in a guy who's probably going to be a rental. He will probably be a rental, but he's a freaking great rental. Sixth
Yeah.
rounder and a potentially a fifth rounder. I think in my mind, I love the draft picks from the first through the fourth round, and that's it. I don't like fifth, sixth, seventh rounders. I just don't. I never have, and I never will. Now,
Right.
they could have good careers. Like they could have some great careers, and they can splash out and do great. But what the Jets have done this year, all of our draft picks have been clutch. All of our draft picks have been great, including last year's draft. The year before, we got like 2 or 3 players now from that draft. But overall, you're giving away a sixth round. That's a dump pick, and
Yeah.
exchange to a guy that's proven himself was one of the
Right.
best running backs for the Jaguars. But clearly, it's NTN's job now. So great,
Yeah.
trade him for that
Yep.
and come to the Jets. You're going to get that starting role immediately.
Yeah.
Carter will probably have more carries though, but James is going to match that. I feel like James is going to come in really nice, and he's going to do great. I really am excited. I mean, this day went from shit to like, oh my god! It's literally. We're on the highs, right? With Green Bean, we had a great podcast. Look at that podcast now, ladies and gentlemen. We just reached 201 subscribers. Appreciate everybody. But man, what a way to end our night. What
Yeah,
a way
man,
to end our night.
absolutely. Absolutely.
We keep
And
praying for Corey Davis, right? Day to day. Let's keep praying for that.
yeah, yeah. And like the good thing about this is at the end of this year, he's a restricted free agent. So we could kind of own him a little bit. Like we have him. Dude, if we could keep him and maybe dump Ty Johnson at the end of the year, next year you have Brees Hall, Michael Carter, and James Robinson. What a freaking three-headed monster that is, huh?
Agreed. Hands
Oh,
down, agreed.
oh my God.
Hands down.
Dude, it's just a quick little video, man. Like we're not going to keep it. Like I could go on and on about this all night, but it's oh
Amen.
man, I'm just super excited about this. I don't think he'll play Sunday against the Patriots. I think he needs like the week, right?
Yes, he will need a week. That is correct.
Right, right. All right, so thank you guys for watching this quick little video. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited about this? Comment, hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and in the YouTube comment section. We'll get back to you. We'll talk about this. Um, just definitely follow us on all social media platforms. Follow Gino there because we are keeping you guys up to date with the very latest because this is a crazy time for the New York Jets. I expect more moves to be made in the near future. The trade
Exactly.
deadline is quickly approaching. So it's definitely stay tuned to the Everything NYJ podcast. I'm going to be doing my best to react to these videos as they become available, like as moves become available, and definitely it will be posted all over our social media accounts. So thank you guys for all the subscriptions. We went from 191 Friday to now 201. So thank you guys. 10 subscriptions in a weekend. That's huge. So I can't thank you guys enough for all your support. Have a good night. We're super excited about this. Go Jets. We'll talk more Jets soon.